Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He's taking on the lot of them. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is just caressing the ball. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Garnacho.
Garnacho really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho tries a cross. He's on it. Can he get away? And the keeper beats it away. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. Bassi makes the interception. Could move up a gear here. Chukwueze shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. He has found the way through. Tagliafico. Oh, sweet feet. Aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Now it's Chukwueze. He's found the way through. And Didi. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
nicely intercepted. Torunariga moved on forwards. Ndidi shifted upfield, and he's onside. Tagliafico getting this one clear. Now it's Ndidi looking for support. Paredes clears it away. Argentina starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Otamendi. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets good distance on it. Montiel. Oh, that's a nice ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. And a goal kick. And it's played forward. McAllister. Montiel forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Got a throw in. Cleared away. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Chukwueze. Good chance here. McAllister. First quarter of an hour gone. No goals as yet. Tagliafico. It's a sharp pass. Looking here to chip it through. Romero can get it clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Aina thinks one through. Romero can get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Paul. Otamendi. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bassi gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards.
Chukwueze really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McAllister. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ndidi. Here's Chukwueze. That's very neat. Osei Samuel. A chance to play it in. Out to the right. This might spell danger. He's well put, and the shot! Punched away. Alvarez. Messi. Garnacho. And he's lost his man here. Wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Garnacho. Garnacho! And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Torunariga. And here's Osimhen. Otamendi with a chance for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well timed, excellent interception. Bassi. Aina. He's in plenty of space here. Can he deliver? Over to the left. Aina. Now it's Ndidi. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Nigeria presented with a golden opportunity here. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Nigeria have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tagliafico forwards and with intent. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He whips it across. De Paul, oh, good spread. And it's Messi. That has found him in acres of space. Out of play for a throw. And here's Alvarez. Takes a shot! Aina. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Romero, he's gone direct here. Didi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Alvarez. Montiel. Messi. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Osei Samuel. And Didi played out towards the right wing. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel. Osimhen, and he shoots! They've played it short. Now who's going to be first to this? Chukwueze! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Garnacho. Proves too strong. Bassi. Nigeria, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's really well manoeuvred. Otamendi. Montiel. Montiel, forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Aina. Aim forwards. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Garnacho. McAllister. Tagliafico. De Paul. Montiel. Messi. Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Alvarez! Has crossed into the middle. Bassi attempts a clearance. Bassi, he's fizzed it forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Spread out to the left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Ndidi. Played out to the right. He's got to be in here. And the finish! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Nigeria sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. McAllister. Alvarez. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Aina. And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. Otamendi getting this one clear. Chukwueze. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Garnacho. Tagliafico. And they win it back again. Torunariga. Aina. Moved on forwards. Now it's Osimhen. McAllister. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Aina. Bassi aim forwards. Tagliafico. Montiel. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Messi. Point-blank header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Nigeria, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Chukwueze. Osai Samuel. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Paredes. Romero, forwards and with intent. And Ndidi, done delicately. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
McAllister. Alvarez. That is a great pick out. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cross goes in, up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Osimhen is offering a right smile there.
Garnacho chasing after it. Ndidi. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Tagliafico. And here's Garnacho. McAllister. Garnacho. Very nicely done. Crosses it in. And It's Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Dybala. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out wide. Now it's Messi. Danger averted for now. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's run loose here. It's a good-looking delivery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. Dybala. Dybala shifted upfield. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Messi. In by Messi. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Osimhen proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Osei Samuel, gently done. De Paul, out to the left it goes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That'll be a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Aina moved on forwards. And here's Chukwueze. Now it's Alvarez. Great defending, strong and determined. Nice looking ball. It's beautifully weighted. And he's there to get it away. Osimhen. Osimhen proves just a little bit too strong. Muscular approach does pay off here. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Messi. And that's a good intervention. It's a throw-in. Montiel. Now it's Messi. That's good play. Bassi is there and he can get that clear. And the counter is on. He is through here. Strong running down that left flank. Now here's the delivery. was no routine save.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Torunariga. Dybala. He's going to be disappointed with that. Chukwueze. Osai Samuel has created one goal already. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's going to go a long way. Spread out to the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. Swings in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Climbs up big! Same again, same outcome. DePaul. And it's played forward. Montiel, aim forwards. Garnacho, Dybala. Nice interception, well timed. And that was very necessary. In with the challenge. Ndidi shifted upfield. Aina. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Osimhen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That has been cut short. Chukwueze. Here's Chukwueze. Osai Samuel, gently done. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
That's a cute ball. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Paredes. Tagliafico. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Dybala. Now it's Simeone. That's tidy. Tagliafico. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tagliafico tries to dink it, shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Dybala.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Chukwueze carries the ball down the right. And it's Osei Samuel. Now it's Chukwueze. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Romero. Paredes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Osei Samuel. Osei Samuel forwards and with intent. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Simeone. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. Looks across and plays it in.
Argentina truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Montiel. Fernandez. Montiel. Fernandez. Ndidi. Bassi. Aina. Bassi. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. And here's Osimhen. Gets a good foot in there. Otamendi with the foul. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Osei Samuel. Oh, nice touch. It's a loose ball. Chukwueze wins the duel this time. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Dybala. Simeone. Tagliafico. Romero gently down. Torunariga. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Nigeria, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining all the necessary battling qualities